And really special for us now as we are joined with Ray Banks, one of the co-founders of the museum. And Ray, we just talked about this. You had a chance to retire and step away, and you were brought back to share some really integral history, something that we should all respect as part of this game. What does this mean to you to see the growth it's had since it was in a basement of a church?
I have been blessed to have been able to have a part in history that's been forgotten. Blessed to have met so many players along the way. But one lady in particular, Miss Geraldine Day, I met her in 1996. Her husband, Leon Day, is a 12th Negro League inductee in the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. And when I did meet her, I said, Miss Day, my name is Ray Banks. I'm a baseball enthusiast. Is there anything that I can do to keep your husband's legacy alive? She said, Mr. Banks, whatever you want to do, do it. From that point on, I've been blessed to have been able to have met a lot of players, done a lot of things, especially with today's date being the second Saturday in the month of May. It just happens to be Negro League Day in the state of Maryland. Thanks to former Governor Malley, passed that bill for us. It's House Bill 84 and Senate Bill 248 that hardly anybody knows about. But you have to come up to the museum and see on all levels, first, second, third, and now the fifth floor, is a museum done by a group of guys called the House of David. And we also express interest in telling the story of the 3 African-American women who played baseball in the Negro League on the 3rd level.
This is really an amazing story. And again, the team just got to travel to Kansas City and also visit that museum. Yes. But I think a lot of people forget that we have such a huge piece of that right here in Baltimore to visit. Your daughter, Tanya, was really instrumental in making this a day that we can recognize and remember. What does that mean to you to know that another piece of your family is carrying the flag?
My daughter, Tanya, technology savvy. I'm still in the Flintstone Stone Ages myself. And she said to former delegate Malvin Stoops, we need to have one day out of a year dedicated in the state of Maryland to Negro League baseball. She approached Delegate Stoops, and in turn he talked to the other delegates. The next thing I knew, we're down in front of former Governor Martin O'Malley signing a bill on May the 7th, 2009. Negro League Day in the state of Maryland. And we want people for every year from here on in to help us keep that legacy going. You guys out there are the flame, and we want you to carry that torch for us.
It's really incredible. Major League Baseball over the last couple of years, they did announce that they would be integrating the Negro League numbers into Major League Baseball statistics. Yes. That means men like Hank Aaron actually do come back out as the home run king, but it's hard to pull those numbers in. But how meaningful is it that we finally do make those a part of some official statistics here?
It's very meaningful. You've got guys like Josh Gibson. I think he's the only player hit a ball completely out of Yankee Stadium. How are you going to fit Josh in with these other home run kings? You've got Satchel Paige. Everybody knows about Satchel Paige. Just like Muhammad Ali, he would predict things, but he did what he could predict. He went out and did these things. There's so many ball players that set records back in the day that were never kept, and I give Major League Baseball all the credit in the world to do research, to have these players. No longer Negro League Baseball, it's Major League Baseball now, and I've been glad to be a part of it.
Well, we have loved this. Again, if you are in Baltimore, a huge chance for them to come out and visit history right in your own backyard.